as important yet. When you get to the MEGABASE stage where you have 10-15 planets, oh well, not even 10, well, gathering resources from 10-15 planets, you'll start to need it to craft more product or smelting areas. But until then, it is pretty easy to do. But why are you not going? You're not getting red. Oh, because this is consuming all the red. This is now producing. Slowly start. Oh yeah, it takes twice as long. That makes sense. Let's just make more. That's fine. And if you haven't tried it before, it's a good value for the amount it costs and what you can do. Yeah, but they did implement this this function, so that makes it a bit easier. The one the mod had, so now you can just drag down and it places all the sources and such. So that makes it already there 100 times easier to do. I remember back in the day where I had to place everything by hand. Holy moly, that was. Yeah, I have about the same Factorio. Well, I don't think I have 6K for that simple reason that I don't AFK in game. I never leave it running, so I only have about 3K hours, a bit more than 3K hours, I think, or just below. But yeah, this has very good Factorio vibes in that regard. And I think the devs are taking a lot of inspiration from Factorio, which is a good thing. But building it in a 3D world. So hopefully they'll keep building on it and the mod community will take it in. So hopefully that'll be how the future holds for this. That's going up. Are you getting all the way to the top? The hydrogen is not. Well, oh sure, I put down 2 for the outside. I did. Let's just fix that. Sweet. You. Then I can copy you afterwards to the ones. Can't I do that? Okay, it doesn't allow us to do that, unfortunately. Now let's do this. There we are. Have you seen the new Milky Way Galaxy leaderboard? I think I will call it. Because that is a nice addition. Because I want to get on the top leaderboard in that. That will be very, very cool. Now let's go into this one as well. And what it looks like, from what I understand from this one, the top 10 players in the world will be named. Because that's what it looks like. So if you see here, there is 10 people with the names there. And that should be the biggest 10 planets there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. So it could be cool getting above the 2.8 terawatts of power, which is insane. But yeah. And depending on how much energy you produce, the brighter your star is. So the small ones down here, that is like 55 megawatts, almost nothing. This one is producing 1.2 terawatts, and up here, I think this might be the brightest one, 2.8 terawatts. 2.9 terawatts right here, and then the name. Yeah, I think it's very cool, and it'll just expand with new. So that is all going. That's consuming a ton of resources. I'm guessing we're starting to run out of hydrogen. We are. But that we can solve as well. Because we do have more oil coming in than we need, so we couldn't hook up the second side here as well. And just merge them in the middle and this one go out to there. That would not be a bad idea, would it? So what if we do this? Can I flip you? So what if we do that? Do you understand what's going on? No, that'll look crooked. Yeah, Laura. Hydrogen fuel rods. That is what we want to get in our mech suit, so it's be easy for us to travel between planets. That is probably one of the next things we will set up production for. But first, let's see inside.
The data shows this is a planet without natural titanium veins. Perhaps you can get some by collecting gravel.
Yes.
If you need a massive titanium collection, you need to find a planet rich with titanium veins as soon as possible.
Yeah, visiting people or just plain multiplayer. I can't remember if they discussed multiplayer. I think they did. Yeah, I think they'll do a lot for optimization. At least in the patch notes for today's patch, there was a lot about optimization, how they made things better. They have multi-threading now for the CPU and such. And they upgraded some of the things that drags on the GPU. So it seems like they're focusing on that, which is very, very good. One you there, one hydrogen on the outside. Yes, hydrogen on the outside. Because then we'll take you and pretty much just go there. And you will go around this way. And just do something like that. Not the most beautiful thing, but it should work. Oh, can you? Blur. That's not good. Is it under? Am I too tired to see it now? Oh, well, I can't see it here. It might be somewhere. My eyes are not good at looking at up on controls. I might own out. Whoops. Oh! Lord. Whoops. You did not see that, Laura. That was kind of bad. Do you go in here? Get the power pool over there. They'll hook up 6 of you to get enough hydrogen flowing. So we need to craft. No. Let's gather that up instead. You and you. Yes. Knife flows, goes on the correct belts, goes into the main line. And let's get the rest of you hooked up. There we are. Number of logical threads. Oh, down here. Ah. Currently I'm going 12. I'll probably not mess with that just yet. I don't even know how many I have. How can it go to 128 frames? That seems... Or threads even. That seems like a lot. Come on, little robots. Do your thing. It's almost better drones. Ah. Exactly. But thank you for the input, Gabru. I did not know that. 6. Boom. It's probably gonna take quite a bit of power, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna take quite a bit of power. Yeah, no, I have such an old PC. My PC is like 6 years old now. It is pretty old. Let's give us twice as much. Yeah, I'll probably fix this over here instead. We'll just set up graphite and get it produced. We could set it up here, but that'll be ugly. I think. Have some landfill. And what if we just landfill in this? Then we can set up a graphite build. How much extra power does it give? Let's see. Graphite. It gives about 10 for 1. For 2 coal, and 1 coal gives us 2. Yeah, so it pretty much doubles. It doubles the amount of power we can do. Oh. You're welcome, Laura. Not sure what I did, but... So what if we keep you here and then we'll just do a second one over here? Oh well, just do a graphite build here. Because we know we only need 2, 4, 6 to fill it up completely. So if we just do you up here and do a graphite build. That'll be the easiest thing in the world. So if we do 1, you'll be graphite. We will disconnect this one, get it around this way instead. So you'll go down that way. You'll go up that way, and then you'll go in and just use the same setup as we had before. So since Stratok or Cliff, let's call you Cliff. Since Cliff said it, I think it's something we should do. I trust him. 4, 5, 6. That means all of you can get diverted. And you can go in here instead. So let's disconnect you. We'll get you up that way. Here. Bit of power. Let's hope we don't run out of power. Then you will go down that way. So that should give us twice as much power as we had before. As soon as it's running full speed, that is. Couldn't Fear just go and grab some graphite to jumpstart it. Just look, our base just completely died because of that. Let's grab you. Let's grab a bit here. It's fine. And kickstart a bit. There we go. It's jump starting the base. Yeah, plus the 50%, or is that only for mech? Because I accidentally did the calculation where I added, what's it called? The fuel chamber bonus, but that might not be used for this one. But this gives us about 50-60% increase in power, which is pretty good. Of course, it does require a small amount to do this, but all in all, it should be a surplus in power. That's consuming 1 full belt. When we get twice as, well, we just get the better belts, we can double this and get twice the throughput. Oh god, it's always already almost 1. Oh god, I can feel. Yeah, I'll see. I'll just let it run now, and then we'll see how it looks. Because before we couldn't keep up, so we might not be as lucky as that. Well, now we took too much graphite out. Now this can't keep up anymore. Then again, we need to upgrade belts soon. So getting this set up will be good. So that means we have to set up the magnetic, this one, which consumes quite a lot of resources. But setting this one up, getting the other one made. Good, we can also get this done, but that's plastic first. Wow, we are really researching a lot at the moment. Yes, more drones. More energy, drones. Oh, mecha sail. Very nice. Hit you as well. Vertical. Oh, so many things I want to research. Mecha speed. Oh, so good. It's funny how unlocking the second one just gives you so many things to do. Process is needed for this one up here. But since we can't build this just yet, as we require 3 things we don't have, including processor. Yeah, we need to go to different planets to pick up that. So we do need to get mecha sail or drive engine. I'll make it easier. You can just kinda consume all of this. Yeah. That is what it's turning into at the moment. You're still keeping up. You're keeping up. Power-wise, we are keeping up. So let's start to build some of the next things we will need going forward. Let's see here. But yeah, we need to set up this one. Might as well. Electromagnetic turbine. While we wait for our science to get done. So that has 2 inputs. That'll be... We don't have an output, but I still want to give just a bit of room. 1, 2. And then you will make... right here. You will make ourselves some electromagnetic turbines. On the inside we want, it doesn't matter, but we'll need 3 of them to make it run full speed. 1, 2, 3. Are you in the US, Strato? There. I think you need to sleep as well. That message was complete garbage. But more seriously, Resty is right. Don't... Well, it's not too bad. It could be worse. I have done worse, trust me. Okay, now we need... Oh, Argentina, so you are in that time zone at least. The +5. +6? Around there, I think. There's only 4 hours difference, so it might be in +5. That's true, Laura. That is actually quite a good observation. Okay. Electric motors and magnetic coils. Electric motors you never got on the bus, so we can in theory add you... Could add you on top of blue. -3. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, it's for the other way. I'm +1, then the UK is 0, and then -3, yeah, so sorry, it was the other way. Oh! Oh, that's right. It's because, I completely missed that there. That's because the bot just talks between Twitch and YouTube. Wow, that went completely above my head. It might be me that should be going to bed soon. Jesus. We need more belts, didn't we? We did. Belts. Very nice. Problem there. That was just me being sleepy and weird. Let's see. We need you to connect in 1, 2, 3 on this one. So right here. I'll just leave the blue for now. Could in theory make it 3 high at the moment, but there we are. You'll go over here and in. And magnetic coils is somewhere back here. There's some of it. Oh, it's right here. That's fine. You can go just over this way. In. What if we do... this one. If you can do it here, that'll be the best for you. So right there. We need you 2 over, that means we can do you about there. Ooh. Fuel, no. Must go and get graphene. There we are. Yes. Very nice. You go in, you go up to here, and then you can go down to there. And then we can have you going out. And how many of you do we need? In theory it takes 1 per second, so we can do about 6, giving us half a belt out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we lack items, so let's just go and pick up some iron. Well, look at that. The fuel cannot keep up for anymore. But why are you not going all the way down? You are not... Oh, it's because the power generation is too low. That is gonna affect this one, making it go slower and slower. And then we have an issue where it's just getting slower and slower, producing less and less power, so it's getting slower and slower. Yeah, we need to get better fuel production. That is for sure. Wind power all the way. Let's see, here's some gears for us. And some iron. Just craft a few of those. That'll be fine. And back here. Yeah, but the problem is right now we have is it called the feedback loop? Where we're not producing enough power. So the smelters are smelting slower, meaning that we get less power output, meaning that we'll smelt even slower, and then they keep grinding itself to a halt. Yeah, but the problem is we're not getting enough throughput. Because as you can see, these are only producing at 50% right now, and that is the issue. If you're running at 100%, it wouldn't be an issue, but we can't do that, so we need to get something that's more sustainable. So for example, getting these, or getting more of these up and running, is the same thing. But wind is good because they just work and I don't have to worry about them. And that is very, very powerful. And first we just go and put down quite a few of you along this line. And just landfilling in a bit. You there, there. This is fine. Let's just do that. Let's just get ourselves some power. As this is way easier to set up than pretty much setting up coal. And it just minds its own business. It takes a bit more room. But room we have enough of. We won't be building up here anyway. At least not as it stands right now. Maybe in the future. Let's just quickly fill in this. There we are. So that should alleviate some of the problem. At least now we're generating more than we're consuming. That means that this will pick up as well. You run full speed, you'll get used to run full speed, and then we should be good for a little while. At least until I over build again. 2, 4, 5, 6. Get you all the way up. There we are. 2, 4, 6. Then a small chest at the end to just pick up small amounts. That'll consume a lot of things. Giving us engines out and an ability to actually make these now. And since we do have belts on the main bus, might not be the most optimal, but we have it. We could in theory just set up the next tier of belts, as that is a huge throughput gain that we can double all of our resources going in. Let's see, we do have belts right here. It is not connected up to anything yet, but if we drag it in here, we could in theory do it here, or we can get it on top of the motors. I kind of want to get it on top of this one. You'll have to be one of those at some point. And get you kind of filled in. And be on the second line of this row. Yes. Belts right here, second line. This one. It has to be up top. You can go up there. Yeah, Mark III is insanely expensive. But it's also a huge step up in terms of throughput. You can go there. Then over here we'll make our new belts. We have belts on belts, which is always fun. So we'll have to do you as a normal one, and then we'll set up what we need up here. I'll set up even. It's good. So we want 1, 2, and then we'll have 3 or 2 lines in even for these. 1, 2. The belts will go on the inside, so that's lucky enough. And this one will split into 2. We'll have one that goes straight ahead onto the main bus. Yeah, there's space in between, so we should be able to get it in. Go in there, and then we'll have you go around this way. Let's do that. Move one of you. Probably need to get fast on the inside, but then again, oh, fair enough, Laura. I'll be heading to bed in about, I'm guessing about 10 minutes as well, because it is getting quite late. And I have been going for, 6 hours. Jesus, that's almost longer than I've been working today. Why don't I just figure out how to stop at a decent time? Okay, here we're making... Hey, Nipke! Oh, welcome to the stream. Almost to the end of the stream. I'm going for about 6 hours now. Jesus. But belts. That is what we need. Science is going strong. And this one we need to output... Well, we can do the same with this with the tier 1s. We have 3 that goes onto the main bus, and then we have 1 that produces to storage. As soon as we can get it in. Then again, while it's 3, we can only do 2. Let's do this, to be honest. What if we do this? We'll do storage chest in the front. I don't know why I've never done this before. So we'll do storage chests here instead. And then do 1. And 3 we can actually do it. Yeah, let's do the same. 1, 2. Change you to belts. Ah! You started the back up again after the new update? Are you playing your old save? And 3 we might want to do that, that should be fine. Giving us, let's give ourselves 1,000, is that overkill for this one? Might be a bit overkill at the start since they are semi-expensive. Let's just do 400 for now. We can use that to upgrade our current belts as we get going. Yes. In belts. So how far are you, Nipkip, in your Dyson Sphere playthrough? Go, and you will go right here. Ah. Yeah, I started over as well because the old saves are not that compatible with all the changes they've made. And I very much wanted to do a new one. Because I wanted to try one where I actually knew what I was doing at the start instead of just blindly trying to do something. And so far it's going pretty well. We'll find that, can you go down? Yeah. Progress on a new laptop. I could lose a new PC soon as well. But this is working fine so far. And it's there. So now we have Mark II belts being produced, going into a chest. And that is looking pretty good. Could in theory take one from here to here as well, just to increase the speed a bit. Okay, so pretty much what we're lacking at the moment is hydrogen. And that we can increase by increasing our throughput of oil. But are we in the situation we don't have enough oil flowing in? Yes, oil is a limiting factor, so what? We have oil anywhere. Well, there's oil all the way over here. That's quite far away. Ah, very nice. I just got most of my main bus up and running. Looks brilliant from the air. Or from space, is probably what I should say. So crude oil, crude oil, crude oil. Then we have some... Yeah. That is a good plan. So up here we have some. Drag that in. Yeah, let's go and steal that. I did have a bit of power issues a little while ago. We got it solved. We got it sorted. Yeah, that should be enough builds. Let's see, where is the crude oil? It's all the way over here. That's quite far away. But yeah, we're going the main bus build until we get to planetary logistics. Then we can start to diverge into something a bit more endgame friendly. So 1, 2. Here's another 500. I'll place the power poles down afterwards. Drone engine upgrade, perfect. Now we almost have solar sails, well, not solar sails, but mech sail, so we can easily get across space. Let's see, which way do we want to take you? We have to go to... Yeah, so why don't we just take you across here for now? A nice straight line, and then we'll look at it. It's not necessary to make a main bus to make everything work, but it does make it a lot easier to make everything work. You can make a spaghetti western base, but then you have to think about, okay, how I'm gonna get the belt over here afterwards. And in Dyson Sphere program it is quite easy to do, but I just don't like how it looks. I like having nice and clean and I know where to take my things. And as soon as you get to planetary logistics, things changes around anyway. And that just makes this a bit easier to do. So let's get you there. But yeah, I just like having builds structured around the organizing it. Just like Dakota says. It makes you not having to worry about or think about what you have to do. Oh hey birdie. Oh yeah, Stream Raiders. I have completely forgotten about that for 6 hours because I've had too much fun with Dyson Sphere program. So yeah, no Stream Raiders tonight, unfortunately, because I had completely forgotten about it. Just been enjoying this without any kind of interruption. Oh, right, it's even on the screen. Jesus. Oh well, that's what happens once in a while. Let's see, let's get the power up and running. And then we should have... Oh god, I have 1 minute, Laura. I have 1 minute. I can get it. I can get this done. Just need to get the power over here. Wait, we'll not do with that kind of power. Don't we have wind? I'll build wind power over there. I think that'll be the best way to connect up. I have 1 minute, Laura. I can make it. Come on. Let's get you. Let's craft these. Get some iron. And no.
You have received the ability to sail. Double-click the space key to lift off to enter the flight mode, and keep pressing the forward direction and space.
That means we have to wait till tomorrow until the next stream, maybe tomorrow, before we go into to space. Let's get you there, so we can get you across. Come on, power. Just 1 more minute and I'll be done. And while we finish it off, thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. It's been very, very nice talking with you as always. It is it's a joy that you guys want to spend some time with me. With us even. I like how this community is so just so nice. It's so good. There, and just a bit of power. Oil. No, but Birdie, I've been going for about 6 hours now. I know Laura is right. Laura is right. But look at that beautiful ring here. But then I'll get up early tomorrow and probably do an early stream maybe. My girlfriend's gonna be gone the whole day tomorrow, so I have the day home alone. So I need to get Factorio recording done for YouTube, because I am I have my last episode tomorrow, and then I have nothing in the backlog, so I'm getting quite low on that. And the builds I have to do, the science builds, take quite a bit of planning before I can record them. Just to make sure if it's even possible to do in one of our train grids. Which is, if any of you haven't seen the Factorio series that's going right now, do go and have a look. We have a nice train base going. Yeah. She's gonna be gone for 12 hours tomorrow. That's gonna be mucho grande. She just came home about an hour ago, so she looked at me like, "Are you coming to bed soon?" I was like, "Yeah, just 1 minute. I'll be there." Oh, thank you, Nevkin, and thank you for tuning in. It's always nice having you here. Okay, oil is going in. That should mean all of these were working. That means we should end the stream here. Oh, Laura, I'm stopping now. I'm stopping. I have to go to bed. I'm so tired. I'm out of water as well. I'm completely dehydrated. It's pretty bad. So, yeah. As Laura is saying, I think this is a pretty decent place to stop. We have science going. That means in the next stream, or if you watch this on YouTube, I might do a series with it there, cut it up into pieces. We will be going to a new planet. We will be finding all the silicon. We'll get all logistics up and running, and all the good shenanigans. So jump on Discord to know when I go online, or follow me on Twitch and on YouTube. You should be able to see it there as well. And yeah, I think that is good. So thank you so much for tonight, guys, and I will see you later.